Hello Geminis, this tarot reading is focused on how can you release the past hurt that is still affecting you now. So, Geminis, when something painful happens, it is natural to replay it in your mind, to question it, to analyse it, to try and understand why it happened the way it did. And as a fellow Gemini myself, I really do understand that energy. But the Four of Swords is really suggesting that healing may not come from finding every answer. Sometimes healing comes from allowing yourself to rest from carrying it. Not everything needs to be solved before you can move forward. Now, the Queen of Cups, I'm really kind of drawn to her energy because she really trusts her intuition. She trusts the feelings. And also she doesn't force answers or chase explanations. She just simply, she knows, yeah? And I think many of you know more than you're giving yourself credit for. I just want to say that. Yes, things have hurt, but I think that you know something. You know where it's leading you, yeah? With the Great Sea Serpent, that carries a very similar energy to the Queen of Cups. It speaks of wisdom, intuition, foresight, and trusting your inner guidance. The guidebook also talks about these new opportunities coming your way, new relationships, and a new way of life becoming available once you move beyond your old limitations. But deep down again, I already feel like you already know what no longer aligns with your future. So whilst this has been difficult and hard and challenging, it's also kind of like the blessing in disguise for you, because deep down you know it's leading you somewhere, and that's where you want it to go as well. So yeah, I feel like you know what you've outgrown. You know what no longer fulfills you. The challenge now is committing and also trusting that knowing. Now, with the Lovers reversed and the Five of Swords reversed, for some of you, this connects. I'm going to say contracts or connections. So that could be relationships, friendships, workplaces, or situations that were never actually meant to stay in your life forever. Doesn't mean that they weren't important, but these contracts or connections, no. I think deep down, you knew that it wasn't going to be a forever thing. So I do feel like they've taught you some of your biggest lessons, though, and I feel like they've taught you boundaries, they've taught you self-worth, they've given you the skills that you've needed, they've taught you what it is that you actually want for your future, what no longer aligns with you, what no longer it is that you don't want. But yeah, sometimes we become so focused on why something's ended that we actually kind of forget what it's actually taught you, okay? And that's where the healing is. The cards are really suggesting that part of you is still kind of looking backwards, trying to understand what was lost, while another part of you kind of knows where it wants to go next. The past is definitely, Madeleine, served its purpose. The lessons as well, I really feel have been learned. Some chapters were part of the journey, but they were never meant to be the destination. So please keep trusting your heart, Madeleine, and your intuition. Trust what you already know, even if it's not clear for you right now, because there is a strong feeling here that life is trying to guide you towards, these new opportunities, or what it is that you're actually desiring and wanting for yourself, or these new connections. But yeah, the future is far more aligned with who you're becoming. Okay, Madeleine? So I wish you all the best. Have a good day. Bye-bye.